Koreans are natural alcoholics. This is true. This is true. My liver. Oh no. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is rough. Was it because of alcohol, Chintao, or just like life circumstances? Since when? I thought he was white. Alright. Grab my lubes. Or it might be on my table still. Yes, it is. Alright, let me get my stabs brush, which is my red brush. Which is nowhere to be found right now. Okay, that's my BDZ brush. My diamond polish brush. I'll just use this one. Okay. Oh wow, I'm almost out of, or I'm almost done with this bottle. Let me say it with an emo. Oh shoot! Wait, did you have liver cancer? Holy crap. Are you like, is it in remission? Are you already done with treatment? Hey, what's going on, devs? Dude, you guys, your guys' emote game is like on point. I need to get on your guys' level. What the heck is that? Is that a fish? NHL that's non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, right? With a lymphoma in the liver, it's in remission, but I can't drink again. Holy crap, man! I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, my wife does melanoma research, but dude, that's gnarly. That song in the background just said after Ben asked for Chintao's story, it's a funny story. Well, at least it is for me. Man, imperfect timing, huh? I can't actually hear my music because of the way that I have my audio routed. I just see that it's playing. So if you guys want me to skip a song, let me know. Yeah, it's a little bizarre. I'm like sitting in silence while you guys are hearing the music, I guess. What switches and stabs? So these are TX stabs because Kim spoke and I listened. No one else really had any input, so I was like, all right, TX stabs it is. I'm lazy lubing right now because I think I am slightly inebriated. I mean, I'm still alive, so I'm as happy as can be. Hey, there you go. That's the attitude, Chin. That's how I aspire to view life. It's like Kim's the input, I'm good with that. Yeah. That is true. Is this your personal Ayala? Yeah. I don't really do like client builds or commissions or whatever. I just don't have time. He said Stabies are the best in my opinion. Yes, I personally think Stabies are better. The only issue that you have to remember, although it did get kind of fixed with the V2 Stabies, is Stabies are designed for GMK keycaps. So with some PBT sets, it could be a very tight fit. if the spec is just like a little different. There were reports that PVT keycaps were stretching, I think, on Stabies, or not fitting properly. I want to try a full set. I only tried the 2Us that came with the Praxis. I mean, there was a time when Stabies didn't come with all the spacebar wires, so like I didn't have 6.25s or 7Us in every kit that I bought. Although I group bought them from Keyboard Treehouse. So I don't know if like their packaging was just not very like thorough or whatnot, but I was using like Duroc wires on the Stabies, and they're fine. The wire is not like anything special. I will have a set of Asume keycaps, so no Stabies. Yeah, I would go with TX stabs. Praxis was supposed to come with 5, but I was only given enough to make 4. Did you reach out? Because that sounds like something that they would fix. Because, like, yeah, come on. Like, a set of Stabies like $20 for 5 stabs. That's like $4 right there. Plus, like, $18 shipping, you know? Alright, we'll do my shake test. No sounds. We're in good shape. I like to put the little toothpick in at the end. I know several people say that TX stabs are the best. Yeah, I don't, okay. My issue with TX stabs is that I think they are the most convenient. But I have had TX stabs, even in this very fancy, nice packaging, where the wires are bent. And I personally have not, experienced that with Stabies. And like I said, I've got like probably 20 builds with Stabies. Aki for sure filed a complaint. Nice, nice. I didn't. I think Stabies are definitely the easiest. And I think they don't have like the typical problems that like cherry clip-ins have, like the tolerance issues and stuff. I just feel like Stabies are less prone to rattling than the TX stabs are. But you really can't go wrong, you know. My mistake was I bought like 20 sets of 1.2U TX stabs. So now anytime there's an option for a 1.2U PCB, I always take it. Even though I don't think it's necessarily like superior or anything. Just because I have all these Stabies that I'll never be able to use otherwise. Like with the 722, I bought a 1.2U PCB just because I need to use Stabies. And it sucks because I like running my Geon boards plateless and I can't because the 1.2U it doesn't work with the plateless kit. Although I wonder if I could put shims, like the stabilizer shims, in between the plateless kit. I might try it actually. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we have arrow keys. Here, we'll just start with the backspace. What it? Why is this not fitting? Oh, because I might. The alcohol may be affecting me more than I realize. Oh, balls. All right, boys and girls. I've only built keybs with Duroc's VW. V2s, I'm guessing you're trying to say? Or cherry clip-ins? Yeah. Curious how much better Stabies are. Not much better. Duroc V2s are honestly perfectly fine, and they don't have the clearance issues that Stabies and TX stabs have, I feel like. I think like if we call it like in coffee terms, like Stabies and TX stabs and like now all the other new stabs that are coming out, they're like the third wave of stabs, right? Like it's almost like a solution in search of a problem, because no one had real issues with Duroc V2s. I mean, yes, wires popped out once in a while, but like I've had my Stabie wires pop out, you know? It's not impossible for wires to come out. So what's the hype? I think the difference is mostly in the packaging. Because if the wires are relatively straight from the factory with like Stabies or TX stabs, they're going to stay straight because of how they're packaged, right? Whereas with Duroc stabs, the wires had a very high likelihood, especially the spacebar, of being bent in transit because they come in bags. And so there was like so much time that you had to waste tuning your spacebar because you had a bent wire that probably wasn't bent when it was manufactured, is my theory. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I think these new stabilizers, they just save you time because you don't need to like waste, time on like a pane of glass or like on your iPhone straightening the wire. Like you build your whole board and you have all this ticking. Like that's just very much obviated with the newer stabilizers that are packaged really well. But I would bet dollars to donuts that it's the packaging that's helping, not like any inherent improvement in the design itself. Because I've got some jacked up Duroc wires. And I would hope that they're not coming from the factory that way, I got some Zeal V2 stabs, yeah, but I mean, they were just really overpriced. I think Zeals were... I don't think Zeal stabs are manufactured by Gateron, like his switches are. Although Gateron has their own stabs too, right? Like the ink stabs and things like that now. I don't actually know who makes Zeal stabs, but I had original Zeal stabs, and they're fine. They're basically indistinguishable from like Duroc V2s. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anything that saves time is, I think, worth it, right? Because, time's money. Or like the frustration. Like if you've ever tried like as hard as you try to tune a stab wire, it's just not working out. You get so frustrated. Like you're paying a little, it's not even really more costly, right? It's just a little harder to get your hands on because of the hype, but you're paying more for that peace of mind to like know that your wires are pretty good to go right out of the box. What lube are you using? 205G0. I'm just not, I don't like BDZ because I feel like it gets everywhere and it's like not any really more effective than 205G0, but you're watching how I lube my stabs. I'm lazy as balls, so this just always worked for me, so I never felt like the need to have to disassemble. I just use like a really long brush so I can like kind of get it. Like for example, when you're brushing the housing, you can just, go in there. This is just a zero liner. All right, so we have the enter and shift to go. And then we'll get the build going. Oh, man. Wait, who is drinking with me? Who is drinking with me? Jason, let's go. One more round. One for Chin. Ooh, let's go, Hound. So what is if you're drinking, what are you drinking tonight? Yeah, I might make this like a Tuesday night thing. I quit drinking 2 years ago. No way, Casey. Congrats, man. Good for you. Just wait till you have kids, though. And then, you know, you'll probably start again. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Half kidding. 8 months ago for me. Very nice. I think I started drinking again, like, let's see. Right when my daughter started her terrible twos. I think I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. After you had a kid. Yeah, no, I didn't even drink after my first. After my second is when I started feeling like, you know, life's hard, and life's hard. But yeah, congrats, guys. Congrats. Was it just like a personal decision? Was it kind of like, did something happen? You know, I know like some people struggle with like alcoholism and stuff, but having multiple children within a young age is hard. Yeah. I feel like when they turn slightly older, because my younger one is 2 right now. I think when she turns 4, because my older one is 4, and she's an angel, dude. Like, I mean, her terrible twos were hard, but because there was just one of her and 2 of us, like, it wasn't as bad, I feel like. But now there's like 2 kids, 2 adults, so they kind of outnumber us, you know. I feel like you need 2 parents per kid for like the optimal ratio. I have 3 kids and the outnumbering thing is real. Yeah, so Aki, you need 6 adults, you know, to handle the 3 children effectively, I feel like. They're smarter than us. They're sneakier than us, you know? It's terrifying. It is terrifying. Old saying here, you're not a man until you had a daughter, so how do I feel now? I play with Barbie dolls a lot, so I feel very emasculated sometimes. Half a parent but double the power. Exactly. My twins try to sneak out of their bedroom during sleep time. Oh my gosh. Wait, so what's it like having twins? I mean, like, are they identical or fraternal? Yeah, that would be such a trip. Mine are fraternal, but many people think they look exactly like. Oh, interesting. Shake test. Stabs still sound good for now. Yeah, when my wife was pregnant with our first, I joked with her saying, "Oh, if you have twins, then we won't have to have any more kids." Because like really, the only reason why we wanted two in the first place was like so the first wouldn't be lonely. If they're awake one Saturday, I'll show people on stream. Hey, that'd be cool. Or you should just when they're sleeping, do the baby cam. Wait, how old are they, Aki? Or like rough age if you don't want to like directly share. They're 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel like after like 3, I feel like is when they start getting like really cute, because they're not like they're able to communicate. I think that's why, right? Because like my 4-year-old, like, yeah, she still, she acts. It's hard sometimes, but oh my gosh, the things she says. Like she started recently knowing like learning how to like make phone calls. So she'll like call me and she'll be like, "Hi, daddy." It's so cute. They are, but they're also total jerks. It's fun if you only want 2 and the second's pregnancy are twins. Oh, GG. Yeah, I had a friend who had 2 kids, didn't want any more, got his tubes tied, and then they conceived twins. So they were like, we went from wanting 2 to having 4. So yeah. Top notch genes, exactly. So who do they take after, Aki? They become sentients? Exactly. Yeah, my daughter, like, she's just like me. And so I get mad at her a lot, but I'm just getting mad at myself. Yup. It's like the funny thing, right? It's like an Asian thing, like your parents curse you saying like, "I hope your children are exactly like you." And they are. I don't know, my mom used to say that to me all the time. Like, dude, I hope one day you have children just like you so you'll know. Like you'll know exactly what you put me through, and then you'll come back and you'll say you're sorry. Oh man. It's the circle of life. Alright, something funky is going on with these stabilizers. Oh! Timeout. Oh, because of the arrows, it's a short right shift. I didn't even need this last stab. Oh, man. That's a bummer. Okay, well, in any event. No biggie. Send it to Aki. He's missing one. Yeah, Aki, I'll send you this one. It's already ghetto lubed, so there you go. One trend that I've noticed recently that I don't like is keyboards don't come with assembly instructions. I feel like what if this was the first keyboard you ever bought? And you're looking at it like, what do I do, EY, you figure it out. Oh man, what's up? I finally have a mod on stream. Oof, EY, yes. Yes, Dev. Okay, this is not working. I'm too inebriated for these. That looks like a T3, I'm guessing. Let me see. Is it a T6? I think it's bigger than T6. Oh, no, it's a 6. Nice. I also got EYA. We are Ella twins. Let's go. Yeah, but Elvin, not all of us are big brain like you know? I'm over here, I can't even like get the Torx into the screw hole. Elvin's a mod? Yeah. Elvin is the only mod that I have that's actually a mod. Like, he's the only one that actually mods. Guys, I'm about to lose it. What kind of A stock is this? I have a tiny little mark on the chamfer. I'm sad. No, I don't really care, but yeah, it's not a good feeling, I guess. Whatever. That's not tiny. Yeah, it's not tiny actually. It's like very noticeable. Now that I'm like thinking about it. Look, can you guys see it? It's like I mean it's there, but whatever. We were all at that point of buying our first custom and sat in front like now what exactly? I am tiny. What do you mean you're tiny? I'm just big brain if I can't figure it out. I can crawl up and explode you like the boys. Oh my gosh. I stopped watching The Boys. Let's see. I think after season 2, the new season is out, right? Where like Homelander. Oh, I don't want to give spoilers in case anyone's gonna start watching it. I think Elvin is enjoying the Turn Up Tuesdays too much. Devs, your emoji game is like next level, man. You gotta teach me. Wait, I'm very confused. How do I get this plate out? I don't want to turn the hold on, let me get a magnet real quick. I don't want to turn the thing over. I've lost way too many screws. Oh, let's see. There's another set of looks like there's another set of screws holding the plate into the top case. Ally strip screwed in underneath. Exactly. Okay. Yes, sir. Ah, okay. So these are for any like potential burger mount, basically. It's a bit late. Oh, Kim. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great night. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to be building the Duck Orion. Probably. Yeah, have a great night. Hopefully see you tomorrow. All my hexes are here. Too big. This is a 3. I need a 2-5 or a 2. 1-5 too small. Good night. This is when we sing the reindeers are better than people. I don't know where my hex driver went. Where's my 2.5? This is a 0.09. Is it 3.0? Is it sitting around here? Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's not a 2, so it would be a 2.5 or a 3, I guess? Good night, Mad Asian. Thank you so much. I don't know if we're going to finish this build tonight, guys, because it's 11 o'clock. I got work in the morning. Well, I got to be at work at like 6 a.m. No, you know what? It shouldn't take that long. Hold on. I just need to find this damn screwdriver. Hex driver. Oh, I'm struggling right now. So I am struggling. Okay, so the 2.5 is definitely not in there. This is a 0.7. Here, there's a 2.0. It's too small. Well, my phone just told me I need to go to bed. I refuse. Alright. I give up. I'm just gonna have to use the tiny one that they provided. Where the hell did I put that 2.5 though? Whew. What's this build? I just joined. Hey, what's up, DatBro57? Thank you so much for the follow. Devs, I am an attorney. So I work for the government. And that's about all I can say. Well, no, I can tell you that I mainly prosecute DUIs. I'm a prosecutor that does DUIs. So don't drink and drive, because it's not worth it. In California, by the end of it, it's going to cost you like $10,000. An Uber is probably going to be like $40, so. But I could meet you though? Yeah, you can meet me. Wait, Aki, where do you, what state are you in? Are you in the LA area? To be honest, hey Cujo, what's going on? I mean, and if I went and got into a DUI, if you told me you're Akigami, I'd have to probably recuse myself. I'd be like, oh, Aki, I would give him a good deal. So I know where Aki is, but I forgot. Arizona, ooh, the land of the free. I wish I lived in Arizona. I wish I lived in Texas, because the barbecue is supposedly really good, right? But then I heard the weather's really bad there. But California, it's just getting too expensive. Like, okay, guys, to be honest, like, my wife and I both individually make 6 figures. And we live paycheck to paycheck because of the cost of living. Like, we're not living extravagantly, you know? I'm sitting in a freaking 92-degree garage right now. Like, we are not living extravagantly. You know? But Texas is cheap. See, this is why I want to go to Texas. I'm in Arizona, only a state away. Yeah. Aki, I'm down. Yeah, dude. It is right here. Tofu, I have your switches. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm excited. You could buy a mansion for like 200K. Hi, Stoddle. Your desk mat's in the delivery courier. Ooh, thank you so much, Stoddle. I love you. You are the man. Guys, pretty soon my Chinese food desk mat is going to be replaced by the Get Shit Done desk mat, courtesy of Stoddle. I'm confused. Why is there an extra little thing? How does... What? I'm so confused right now. Why does this exist? I don't have AC in San Francisco? Sheesh. A friend keeps telling me I should move to Cali and teach there, but the cost of living will be killer. Yes. My neighborhood is a low-income neighborhood that, to be honest, is gang-infested, and like the police helicopters fly over every night, and you can't buy a house here for less than like $700,000. It's insanity. Like $700,000 is like a dream at this point right now. I see $1 million houses. I'm like, why would you pay $1 million to live in a place that like I was walking my kids to the ice cream store a few months ago, and like I saw a guy pull a gun on another guy, like right in front of me. He like made eye contact with us, didn't care, pulled a gun on this guy, and I was like, yo, we are getting out of here. I ran in my Nike slides. I thought all houses in US came with AC as standard. No. So depending on the area. So like South Bay, which is like kind of close to the beach in the LA area, they don't usually have AC. If you live in like the Inland Empire or Orange County, most houses come with air conditioning. You could buy a mansion for $200K. It's 60 in SF and I'm freezing. I honestly, I went to school in Santa Cruz, Tofu, and I like the Bay way better than LA just because of the weather. Like, that desk mat is so cute. Sado, are you talking about the Chinese food one? Thank you for your service, Jason. Thank you. Thank you. Because these days I feel like everyone just hates us, you know? It's like, bro, I'm just trying to keep the streets safe. Like, I don't need to prosecute, like, you know, quality of life crimes like loitering or things like that, cuz yeah, like maybe they don't have a place to go. But DUIs, like, no, you don't have an excuse to get a DUI. You know? It's like it's just I've just seen too much, like too many people just, you know, get hurt for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to answer, but are you NorCal or SoCal? Oh, no, I live in LA. I work in downtown. Cujo said that sounds like my neighborhood. Yeah, but Cujo, no, but no offense. Like, people move to America because it's supposed to be like the safe land, you know? Come back to OC. I wish, Casey. My wife is not down. Datbro57 says, what's your favorite Switch? My favorite linear right now is, to be honest, probably these honeycombs. They just sound so good. And my favorite tactiles, I would have to say probably the Doom tactile, to be honest. I don't want to like rep Keepfront too hard, but Mayroon, who is the manufacturer behind all the Keepfront switches, they just know what they're doing. Like their products are so, like, they're just immaculate. You know? Mayroon Major R1 switches, ooh, yeah, they have decent molding. I think like not just the molding, but like their and the R2 molding, like the second or the V2 molding, I should say, is significantly better than the V1 Tofu. Better than when I lived in Syracuse and my neighbors got hit with a drive-by. Sheesh. Okay, I'm assuming if I remove this, that the plate will come free, yes? I'm so confused. Oh, that's what you meant. You have this bar that's holding the plate in place. Loitering and jaywalking are just laws that criminalize getting around without a car. Yeah, you know, and I've never been a proponent of you know, I think those are like too easy of a way to like racially profile, or just, you know, people like in nice neighborhoods. It's a way for them to like, you know, Mr. Wilson, like, get off my lawn or whatever. But yeah, DUIs, like, I'm 100%, I'm like full send, like, I will prosecute the shit out of you, because I don't want you to kill my kids or my family or my friends or anyone I know because you decided to, you know, drive drunk. Alright, so this is a T4. I'm guessing. Oh, is this a T6 as well? Here, let me see. I learned from biking drunk in NYC that it's possible. Yeah, DUI bike. Yeah, it is possible. Not from personal experience, but from what I've been told. Yeah, so to be honest though, I think most prosecutors would say like, yo, DUI bike, you assume the risk, you know? You're not gonna kill. My thing is this. If you're in a car, which is like a several ton killing machine, and you can't operate it correctly, like, you're gonna hurt people, right? If you're on a bicycle, like, and you like you're drunk and you drive into traffic, or you ride into traffic and like someone hits you, like, yes, I guess their blood, you know, your blood would be on their hands, but at the end of the day, you're not hurting anyone but yourself. So I wouldn't really probably prosecute a DUI bike. I don't know. If I get picked up for jaywalking in LA, exactly, you're more likely to get hit, you know? It's like, and when you get hit, you're probably going to die. And then it's just like, that's why you don't, you know. I hope you pick up my case and prosecute me badly. No, Cujo, I would never prosecute you. I would see you and be like, this man is innocent. I will represent him. God, I hate this case now. I'm gonna message James and be like, what possessed you to like to make this case this complicated? Are you planning on heading to the Cannon Keys meetup? Didn't the Cannon Keys meetup already happen? The one in Rhode Island, right? Oh, Novel Keys. Is that, I'm guessing it's in Texas? I am not. I have, or North, wait, where are they based out of? Are they based out of North Carolina or Texas? West Virginia. Yo. Oh my God. Take me home. How does the song go? Oh, and it goes, country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. Why is this case so complicated? Fucking Joe Manchin. I was thinking that in my head. Like, bro, if you're gonna be a Republican, just say you're a Republican, you know? You don't gotta act like you're a Democrat. No one cares in West Virginia. No, I'm just kidding. I can't say that. He's just looking out for his peoples. You know? Anything goes in West Virginia, right? Wait, Tofu, are you going to the West Virginia meetup? Nice. That's awesome. Oh man. I got invited on behalf of Doge Mods. Dude, so I've been wanting a cable from Doge Mods, but I just haven't. Cause I want to order a cable from Geo, but because he's in Canada, the shipping is kind of like, it's kind of jacked, you know? Use code tips to save 5%. Nice. I'll do that. I'll do that. His money peoples. Exactly. All right, guys. The whiskey is definitely taking effect. I can't figure out how to get this switch in. I can't get the switch in. Oh, Jesus. Apart from the goddamn rain. $5 shipping for what? Use code Cujo20. Use code Cujo26 to have $5% tacked on your order. Wait, Gio said $5 shipping to the US? No. You know what he's doing is he's eating the cost of shipping, which I refuse. Like, that's just fucked, man. I could be wrong. Aki, back me up. Yeah, dude, there's no way $5 shipping to the US. He's wrong. Yeah. See, Gio, I know if you are eating shipping, like, I will not order from you because that's a fucked up thing to do. We spoke him into existence. You can't pay for my shipping. I will pay for my shipping. You know what? I'm gonna order from you right now. You did. Speaking of which, I need to send it back to you because I accidentally ruined it. I'm gonna order a cable from you right now. I did ruin it. I pulled it too hard and the connector came out. No. The USB-C end came out. The YC8 part, I don't think was the issue. Yeah, that's fixable. Okay. Sure, let's round trip it. Okay, I will send it to you. And I realized, Gio, I want a straight cable because I'm just not aesthetic enough to have curly cables, you know? Fuck. Yeah, I just can't do it. Everyone buy from Dispatch Cables. Dispatch Cables, by the way, are freaking on point. Okay? Straight cables are the way. And then I noticed it was Gio. Why? Use code Cujo26 to have your price doubled. Oh, no. Guys, on a side note, Gio is also, besides making great quality cables, Gio is also the #1 world's premier life coach. Okay? He, like, single-handedly saved my job. I kid you not. I was this close to getting, like, sanctioned by the state bar and, like, getting my license suspended because I was just never responding to people's emails. You know, I was like, fuck it. Like, who has time to respond to emails when, you know, there's a freaking keyboard drop raffle happening? Like, I got to enter the Bongo Cat raffle on Fridays. I got to enter the Matcha Studio raffle on Thursdays. I got to enter KLC on Tuesdays. You know, like, I don't have time to respond to emails. How much does he charge? Exactly. No, I'm like half kidding. I'm half kidding. Only half though, okay? They can't sanction lawyers for drinking because, like I said, 200% of all lawyers becomes alcohol dependent in their first 10 years of practice. I need to hear the full story. No, like all kidding aside though, basically, Gio was like, I don't know, were you like a consultant? You were like a consultant of some kind, just like overall badass life coach, you know. And he was able to help me like kind of evaluate my systems for responding or not responding to emails. Like it was like a decluttering, like electronic decluttering kind of thing. Yeah. And it really helped me out. I told my boss about it, like my supervisor, and he was very interested in it as well. So, yeah, I mean, Gio's the man, guys. Like, you guys call me Keeb Dad, but I think he's like Keeb Grandpa. He is the Kamala, you know? That's savage. Why is that savage? Keepa. He is Keeb something. Where did you get that switch come? This is from... Who's the guy that makes the 4x4? Yang Studios? The I think it's Yang Studios. Fang Studios. But what's his name? Oh shoot! Fang Studio, yeah, Fang Studio. Lol Stacks with the huge raid, the 140 Tale of Leaves. Thank you so much for the follow. Lol Stacks, I messaged you on Instagram. Kiwi Cat, thank you so much for the follow. The Lols raid. What's going on? 2ham5u, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome Raiders. My name is Ben. You can call me Ben or Maker Mods or Keeb Dad. That is my daughter over there on the right. If you see her moving or waking up, you can use !baby and it will alert me that she's moving because I got to put her back to sleep. Popcorn0602, Sammy La Boo, and yeah, thank you so much for the follow, guys. Really appreciate you. Forbes the Brit, thank you so much for the follow. I'm super red, but I promise I'm not that drunk. I just have really bad Asian glow, okay? Mochin Grape, thank you so much for the follow. Is that a child in the upper left? Yes, it is. That child ain't waking up tonight. Spaceballs the Usurna. Wait, what? Oh, Spaceball. Spaceball's the username. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh man, guys, what's going on? Popcorn follow. I got the big celebs in the house. Lol Stacks over here. How's your stream? Gio is a celeb. Better use silent inks or something? Why would we use silent inks? Oh, built a 40? Sheesh. What 40? The DD40? The chalice. Oh, okay. Very nice. We're building an Ayala. I don't know how to say it. By Alchemist Keyboards. Popcorn, thank you so much for the sub. Because the baby is there. Yeah, so before my PC died, I used to actually have my daughter record a sub greeting for every sub. And when you chatted for the first time that night, I would like say, and she would be like, Hi, popcorn, or whatever. But then my PC died and I lost all the sound files. But popcorn, maybe just for you. I'll have her record it. I'd have to bribe her with Haichu, like, you know, every time she had to record. We got to talk about backing up. Yeah, you know, that's fair. Very fair. Yeah, so we're building with the keep front honeycombs. I think these are the long pole linears to rule them all. They are just super nice. If you can dig the weight, the spring weight. It's a 65-gram bottom out apparently. I thought it was gummy bears. Oh no, dude, she moved on from gummy bears. She wanted Haichu by the end of it. We need more dad stream content in this world. Hey, thanks Forbes. Yeah, she loves it. It's super cute. I think I have a recording of her. When she records, she goes, because I have a YouTube channel, right guys? So like she'll be like, what's up guys, Maker Mods here and back at it with another video. And she'll be like, today we're playing with Barbie dolls. It's super, it's heart melting, you know. Understandable. Haichu is great. This is fair. Lube switches, devs. Yeah, these do come factory lubed. The cool thing about the Mayroon switches, though, is their factory lube is DuPont 205, which is basically Krytox 205G0. And they don't just lube the sliders and stems, or the sliders and rails. They lube all four sides of the stem, which is exactly what I do. And so I appreciate that, and I you know, it kind of saves the time needed. Like every single keep front switch that I've tried, manufactured by Mayroon, is a banger. It's good to go right out of the box. You know, it's awesome. And I'm building this Ayla to take it to work tomorrow, so I just wanted something that was like ready. That's why I'm like a huge, you know, Staby simp, but I decided for the TX stabs in this build just because they're faster. And I have to be at work at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so... yeah. Gotta flex on those other lawyers? Exactly. Been like, hey man... like I was telling my stream earlier, I built my boss a board with Gator on yellows, you know, and then he typed on it and he was like, oh, this is nice. And then he typed on mine. At work right now, I'm using a sunsetter with like alpacas, basically. They're like alpaca recolors. And he was like, why does your board like feel so much nicer than mine? Cause yeah, I just kind of like built his board because he was like, oh, I want a board, you know. But my board's like obviously a lot nicer. So it was amusing. Whoo! You got him hooked. Yeah, but you know, like the problem with like a non-Keeb person getting into Keebs is they really don't know, like, I feel like, what to expect. Klaus Live, thank you so much for the follow. That's exactly what I did for my boss too. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have another coworker who saw my boss's board and was like, "Oh, I want a keyboard." You know, so it's like cancer. You know, it spreads. It spreads. Maybe not cancer. You know, it's like COVID, right? I built him his Molly with cream housing kale stems, which were leftovers. Ooh, were they kale black? Like, were they long poles? Kale browns. Oh, interesting, interesting. You're really selling it? Hey, man. I feel like at this point, is there anyone in the world that has not gotten COVID at least once? Because if you haven't gotten COVID at all, I think we need to, like, I Am Legend you, Casey. I never got... Oh, okay, there's like a lot of people. Yo, what the? How are you guys not getting COVID? I've had it 3 times. Oh my. That's what I'm saying. Wait, we need to have a poll. Elvin, are you still here right now? 3 jabs and 0 time outside other than walking. I never leave the house. Okay, I guess that's fair. I only caught COVID because my daughter goes to daycare. Oh, I should turn my face cam on, yeah. My bright red face cam. You sure you never got it, or are you asymptomatic and you just didn't know? That's also a good point, because I had a friend, or a former coworker, who got COVID but was 100% asymptomatic, and the only reason why he knew is because my work at the time required weekly tests for all employees. That's it. She's out to get you. Yeah, so like a lot of us could have been asymptomatic, right? But you know, the hope is no, you just never got it. But I'm just saying, like the likelihood of you never having gotten COVID 3 years into the pandemic, like that's pretty impressive. Mochin Grape said, live with my parents, both caught it, but I never did somehow. Yeah, my wife actually just tested positive again for the 2nd time in 3 months. But I'm negative, my kids are negative, so... I mean, I don't know, it's weird, right? Maybe some people just have better immunities or something. You only get COVID if you test for it? That is true. It's the new iteration of the don't ask, don't tell, right? I think I was asymptomatic. I isolated with my entire family when they got it. There's just no way that I was around 5 positive people for a week and didn't get it. That's also true. That's true. But I guess my question would be then, if you're asymptomatic, are you still building antibodies? Probably, right? Forbes said, I didn't get it until last month when I finally went overseas to visit family I hadn't seen since 2019. Yeah, but Britt, was it worth it though? Or I should say Forbes. I'm sure to you it was probably worth it, right? If I did get it, my body just laughed and called it a nerd. Nice. Yeah, my friend who got it, who's like a holistic health nut, he was like, I just did something called the vitamin C regimen, and I started testing negative in 24 hours. I didn't really understand exactly what the vitamin C regimen is, but when I was positive, I just started eating like packets of emergency every hour. And it seemed to work because I was like fine by the next day. Here in Australia, you can do a blood test to test for antibodies. Oh, interesting. Wait, Ren, but I thought that that test is only good for like a short amount of time, because when my wife was pregnant, they had her do that test. But I remember her saying something. Don't quote me, but I remember her saying something about like that test is only good for a few months or something like that. I'm at the point where it might be turning into agoraphobia, so I've been forcing myself to go out. Cujo, my wife has become a germaphobe because of COVID. She was never like this before the pandemic. Staying at home most of the time and just go groceries with a mask. Yeah, I mean that's fair, but it was worth the trip, Britt says. I've already had 2 boosters at that point. I was sick for like 2 days tops. Yeah, I had a sore throat, but apart from that, I'm fine. Nice. Friend of mine got kidney stones from taking too much vitamin C. Sheesh. I was aggressively throwing up every time you got COVID, that bro? Ordering food was worth it though. Do you think you got COVID from ordering food? Because I remember my wife and I ordered Thai food like July of the pandemic to go, but she went to go pick it up and like the lady was like coughing into my pad thai. So my wife, you know, being the now germaphobe that she is, she was like, I'm not paying for that. You better make it again. And so they did, because they obviously like understood like, yeah, that's not okay probably. Bulimia sounds fun. Oh no. Extra seasoning? Even if the pandemic didn't exist, if I saw someone sneezing into my food, I would feel a little uncomfortable, you know? I got COVID, but started watching Andrew Tate. Who's Andrew Tate? Hound? Or what is Andrew Tate? Or I don't know. I started smoking cigars. So the cigars killed the COVID, I guess? Were they Cohibas? People's resistances are crazy. I've heard of people who have long COVID who still have breathing difficulties, no smoke. That's true. My sister-in-law got the first wave because she works in a hospital. And she said she couldn't taste anything for like almost a year. And she got COVID in like May of 2020. Andrew Tate is someone you shouldn't watch? End of story? Wait, but now, Popcorn, you're making me curious. Forbes said, I would just leave. I wouldn't trust them remaking it if that was the attitude they had. No, but it was like one of those things where like the hostess or the owner who was like the one taking my wife's credit card, she totally understood. The cook in the back, I'm almost certain was a, Thai national who probably was here